Welcome to Pray Joliet. My name is Jake, and I just want you to know that I love Joliet. I'm a Joliet boy, born and raised, and I love this city. And when Jeff asked me to be a part of this, from the very beginning, I was excited to be a part of it. And he asked me to talk today about relationships. And I got to tell you, after reading that passage in Matthew chapter 15, verses 8 and 9, the passage that he just read, he said, "These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. They worship me in vain. Their teachings are merely human rules." I was convicted by that, and I have a confession to make. I've been carrying this sticker around for the better part of a year. It doesn't mean anything to you, but it means a lot to me. This is the logo for our church. That's not why I brought it in here, because that's not what tonight is about. That's not what Pray Joliet is about. The reason I've been carrying it with me and in my Bible is because I know the very last part that God redeems about us is our reactions. It's one thing to act like Jesus, but it's another thing to react like Jesus. One of my favorite authors, his name is Mark Batterson, he says this. He says, "It's much easier to act like a Christian than it is to react like one, because reactions are conditioned reflexes, and they must be reconditioned by the grace of God. And in my experience, these are often the hardest and the last things to be sanctified." So the reason that I've been carrying this sticker around is because there was an event, and they handed all these out at my church. And I couldn't bring myself to put it on my car, because I know what I'm like when I'm driving around town. And I know that one of the very last things about me to be sanctified is this little finger of mine and that horn, right? I have not always reacted like Jesus when I'm on the road, and that's my confession to you tonight. And so what I want to tell you is, if we want God, if we want Jesus to reshape our hearts, the number one way that he's going to reshape our hearts, and we're no longer acting like Jesus and we're reacting like Jesus, is if we have a close and intentional relationship. We need to have a relationship with him each and every day. So I don't care what church you go to, I want to encourage you to be in your word each and every day, because this is how we grow in our relationship with God.